are here to pitch for an idea. Sarpanch leadership. He is Kailash Geete and I am Sagar Todia. So we are into providing solutions for rural development as well as youth employability and mobilizing them into the rural India. So if you look at the terms of rural India, still 67% of the population is in rural India, and there are a lot of resources. Around 4 to 5% of our GDP goes into rural India, but still we have seen that there is no like comparatively low development status. So what are the basic problems? So the problem is the main implementation authority who receives the funds from the government is not aware of the roles and of his roles and responsibility, and that guy is the Sarpanch. Even the villages are not aware of the various social security schemes which the government is providing. Again, we have a huge chunk of talented individuals, but they are not ready to go into our villages and like solve the rural problems. Okay, then there is a declining trend of cultural and traditional heritage of our villages. So the villages of India are losing their identities basically, and this is all this is leading to migration to urban areas. So what's the idea? So basically, everyone is aware with these ideas. So the unique thing that we are proposing is we are empowering the implementing authority, and that implementing authority in their village is the Sarpanch. So we are empowering the Sarpanch, as well as we are mobilizing the talented and committed youth to the solving the problems of India, rural India. So that is again the second rural thing, and then the third thing which we are emphasizing on this striking feature is we are providing customized solution as per the geographical and climatic location of the village. So village in Maharashtra will be having a different problems, different geographical issues as compared to a village in Haryana, right? So there can be an umbrella approach. So we are providing a customized consulting to the villages. So this will we'll be collaborating with educational institutes in that region, ministries, NGOs. This will also lead to the environmental, cultural, and art form preservation of all these things. And again, we will be helping the Gram Panchayats in implementing the various center and state government schemes. So basically, this is the idea. So how are we going to use this youth in basically solving the problems? So this is the idea of Sarpanch leadership, where we'll be following a fellowship program of a year, and we'll be recruiting students from all the diverse backgrounds of this thing, and then we'll be having them. We'll be doing the training in every aspect, like economical aspects, polity and government aspects, community development. Fellows from engineering background, medicine background, social science background, everyone will be coming training, and then there will be village immersion for 45 days, and then accordingly the action plan will be. So we have done a pilot for this, and it was done in Gujarat, Manvi, and the striking feature of this pilot was just with the team size of 20, and in 45 days of this thing, we have developed kitchen gardens, and we have developed 137 kitchen gardens and impacted a life of 20,000 community people. So why this concept of kitchen garden was important? Because people in rural India suffer from sickle cell anemia. So this through this kitchen garden program, we utilize the funds from tribal government of Gujarat and Ram Vikas Sevatas implemented this thing. So sustainability is basically developing cooperative businesses with by taking villages as the stakeholders of the cooperative business, partnering with various startups. So the problem with rural startups is they don't have the sufficient data connection through which they can implement their schemes. So because we are going to stay in the villages for throughout, so we can various startups can partner in with us, and the partnerships can be decided, and then the business can be kept going. The scale-up plan is we are going to tie up with the foreign universities in the next 3 years and promote eco-cultural fellowship, wherein fellows from the foreign universities will come in India, in our villages, and study and research about the Indian culture and the various development projects in India, and we will go to charge them. So that is again our business model. So this is our basically business canvas. So these are the value propositions that we are.
Can you just keep it there?
Of course.
Yeah. We can keep it there from that, and then we can move on. Yeah. What's your background?
So I've done my MTech from Sarpanch College of Engineering in IIT Bombay, and so I'm in the technical side. I've done a project with New and Renewable Energy, Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. in heat pump dryers. So I was involved with the ministry and IT.
Is this your first startup or you've done something else?
No, this is my first.
Yeah, business model.
Yeah, exactly. So our business model is basically we can so if we have a village and we see there's a potential, so what we are going to do is we are going to do a cooperative business with the villagers. So we are going to make them stakeholders. The problem with the villagers is they have the sufficient resources, they have the unique things, but they are not updated with the market relevant skills. So we being relevant with the market. So suppose packaging. If they have a good amount of fruits or something, but the package they are missing the packaging. So that can be handled by us, and then exports from our villages can be done. So we'll be partnering with the villages as well as making them stakeholders.
But in your pilot, was there a business model in the pilot? So
in the pilot, there wasn't a business model. It was basically from the funds from the tribal government of Gujarat and this Gram Vikas Seva Trust.
How much?
So the fund was 2.5 lakhs. Yeah.
So you went in, put up proposal.
Yeah, we put up a proposal, and then there are again the government of India has this Sansad Gram Adarsh Yojana. So wherein the members of parliament have been given villages to develop. So they receive funds, but because they are endowed with so many responsibilities, they can't look after the village. So what they can do is they can partner in with us, and we look after the villages.
The problem with any rural startup is scalability. Every 15 meters, the language changes, the mindset changes. How are you going to deal with it?
So that is the specialization. Because we are going to have fellows from all over, all the different diversity in terms of their educational backgrounds, in terms of their cultural backgrounds. So because of that diversity, we'll use them in such a way that to provide optimum solutions to this thing.
So I understand. So I'll give my example. I've been pretty much urban all my life, right? So for me to come up with a solution, and I just visited a village near Ranchi very recently. So all my solutions would have failed because my electricity made one, right? So in my head, electricity is such a basic thing. So how I could bridge that gap and then scalability of these solutions. So let's say if you go to South Gujarat, you go to Deyapada, you go to, there are so many of these tribes which would have different mindset. Yeah.
So the beauty of this program is because it is a long-term program and it involves village immersion, right? So these fellows are going to be with them. So they are going to be like sugar in the milk. So they will absorb the whole thing and they will be a part. They won't avoid the customary laws which are followed over there, and then they'll come out with a solution. And there are many such schemes wherein the Sarpanch just needs to implement. That's it.
So, have you also found Sarpanch is not utilizing the funds that they have been provided?
Yes.
Yeah, ma'am. So the thing is, with Sarpanch is sometimes if the Sarpanches are women, so they don't know their responsibilities, or they are like just into their household this thing, and someone else handles that responsibility. Right. So Sarpanches are not aware of their responsibilities, or maybe they're like a good public figure. That's why they have become Sarpanch. But they lack the prerequisite educational qualification to understand the complexities in the schemes. So what we are proposing is that you do this. We are whatever educational and whatever research work is there, that we'll handle, and the Sarpanch will just do the implementation of, because he is the ideal figurehead in the village.
Do you have a like milestone-based go-to-market strategy kind of a thing where, so basically, I mean, as she said, idea is great, but the scalability is kind of a...
Actually, so if you talk about the scalability, it's huge because this itself is an umbrella project. If I go in villages of Maharashtra, then it will be a different kind of the things which I'll be focusing on will be different. If I'll be going to a villages of Haryana, then those things will be different. Okay, and regarding the scalability,
so आप contradict कर रहे हैं. Scalability क्या होता है कि when Facebook is made, it can be implemented across the world.
Yeah.
Right? So let's not imagine across the world, but state-wise अगर आपको implementation करना है तो time कितना लगेगा? See the gap?
Yeah.
That's what we're asking.
So it will take time, but again,
So, what are the steps?
Steps.
How much much area you can cover? I mean, how many villages and how much time?
So for now, as of now, for 3 years, we are planning only 2 states, Maharashtra and Gujarat.
That would have a lot of villages.
Yeah, that would have a lot of villages, and then in that also we are focusing on 60 villages and about a population of 1.2 lakhs.
How large is your team?
Presently we are a team of 5 members. I come from an engineering background. He has done his masters in economics. We have one more, who's the director of our team. He is a Gandhi fellow. He is a SEC. He's a fellow with SEC India, a school for social entrepreneurship. He's presently working with PwC and British Council. And then we have one. Yeah, he's the last. So basically, he couldn't come for this event. He has some.
And how's your company stake structure?
So basically, I am the director with him.
So is it a private company? Is it a
Non-profit.
Section.
And you have 50-50% stake.
Hmm. सेव हो गया क्या? ये सेव हो गया क्या? डायरेक्टली सेव हो गया।